So the journey to decarbonisation is a complex one, but along with technological improvements, operational improvements, alternative fuels, we feel at ABS is the primary mechanism by which our members, clients, ship owners and operators can move towards decarbonising their operations. Obviously there are challenges that exist with alternative fuels with regards to energy density, bunkering availability, and therefore impacting vessel design. But ABS has come up with two documents. One is the ABS guide for low flashpoint fuels, which addresses some of the challenges, operational and design challenges associated with alternative fuels. And the other one is the low flashpoint fuel advisory, which talks about some of the regulatory challenges that are faced by vessel designers, owners and operators. So we've got a dedicated sustainability team who are working incredibly hard to address some of these challenges and support our clients with their decarbonisation initiatives. So the LNG carrier design and market itself has evolved quite a lot recently. The market dynamics are constantly evolving, obviously, and it's now affected by things like season, canal availability, and this is actually impacting the vessel design, as well as the markets and the sort of market conditions in which LNG carriers are operating. So we're seeing a trend, of course, towards energy saving devices, so air lubrication systems, power takeoff, shaft generators, in some cases onboard fuel cells, and also seeing an increased use of reliquefaction facilities on board LNG vessels, especially as in many cases they tend to be on the water more often than they were historically. So obviously there's more boil-off gas to deal with. Similarly, the market conditions are changing. So when historically it would be long-term fixed charter rates, and a vessel would have a very consistent approach to how it's conducting its operations. Now the market is tending to localise. Vessels are reducing in size and having a more dynamic working environment, and of course that has to be reflected in the design and operation of the vessels themselves. And ABS has a whole range of solutions and products available, from the sustainability team who can support with the EEXI, CII calculations, techno-economic studies, as well as a digital team. You know, we have this ABS My Digital Fleet platform that can help with charter party operations, safety compliance, fuel oil consumption, exhaust gas emissions, and this sort of thing. So we've got a range of services available to support the clients. Yeah, so ABS is fortunate enough to have 100% share in the VLEC market. We have 12 VLECs in service at the moment, and another 10 under construction. The 12 that are in service, they feature the GTT Mark III containment system, and 6 of those have ethane burning engines and 6 with conventional fuel engines. We have another 10 under construction, 6 in Korea, that have the GTT Mark III system burning ethane as fuel, and the rest in China with Type B tanks, but also burning ethane fuel. So obviously the experience that we've gained by classing these VLECs is really significant, and that is influencing the future of VLEC design. So we partnered with Navigator Gas to conduct various studies on the use of ethane as a fuel, and we're fortunate enough to be able to use the output from that study that's able to influence the future of VLEC design and make sure that we're complying with the 2016 IGC code. So while similar to methane as a fuel, the implications for the fuel gas supply system on an ethane carrier, there's some considerations that need to be had, and ABS luckily has the experience and know-how to be able to deal with that as well. So FLNGs can typically be used in situations where having the ability to pipe the gas is impractical due to being a remote location, operating in very harsh conditions, or the seabed doesn't permit the use of pipes. So FLNGs provide that flexibility to to have a floating alternative to that fixed installation.